That's why this Mikko thing is killing me. I had this argument with somebody yesterday. Well, that's what happens when you trade away a great player. Well, really? Because I remember about a month ago when everybody was applauding and praising the Avs for doing that exact same trade. Listen, it happened. It happened. I would still do it. Still.
Well, here's what's really frustrating.
The guy ends up in the Western Conference. You send him east. You send him east to avoid what you just saw. And he ends up in the Western Conference on that team.
Can I say a couple things here real quick too, please? Let me say a couple things. If Nathan McKinnon had gone free, and this is, again, let's just keep things in perspective, okay? Because it's that guy who burned you last night big time. And that's really, when you look at game number 6, he had 4 points. His entire line did all the heavy lifting in that second period, and that's all they had, and they lost the game. He killed you in game 7 in the third period. But if Nathan McKinnon would have gone free, Vic, would he have gotten more than he makes right now?
Of course.
If Cale Makar had gone free,
of course,
would he make more than he makes right now?
Of course.
If Gabe Landeskog, by the way, signed that deal at the 11th hour, right? But if he had gone free, the Avs captain, would he have made more on the open market than he did?
We're not going to relitigate something.
Hang on. Let me finish. Devon Taves, the same story. These guys that would all have made more on the open market, they chose to take less to stay. And this other guy chose to put the screws down as hard as he possibly could for a year and a half, okay? That's all I'm saying. These other guys made the decision early on, I want to stay. This is my home. I will take less to stay with this group because I know we can win. Now, I'm not faulting a guy for getting his money, okay? I'm saying there are different perspectives on different players, on
That's
what's
fine.
more important to them. Okay, but hang on. You can have your full say. This guy chose to put the screws down till basically the 11th hour is what it was, okay? And did he hurt you on Saturday? Yes, he did. He hurt you big time. He earned the right to get his money. But let's not relitigate the past and not say that it was the right move, because overall for the franchise, it was. It happened to be that guy that hurt you. And we know he's a great player because that's why he's getting paid $12 million a year, and that's why the Avalanche offered him $12 million a year.
See, that's where you and I sort of I'm with you every step of the way until you start. I'm not going to rip Mikko for wanting more money. To each his own. I'm not doing it.
Exactly.
I'm not going to do it. Hey, to each his own. I don't get in other people's business when it comes to their money.
Absolutely.
Mose, if you want to go renegotiate your contract here, go do it. I'm not going to tell you, oh, you're not a team player. Look at Mosier. He's not a team player. You know, we got a great show, and I'm not going to do that. That's your right. But here's the deal. You cannot tell me then, Mikko, I would have done that trade 10 out of 10 times because I think the Avs made the right move and they got the right pieces back. But you have to look at it and say, in the most pressure-packed moment, Mikko got his. He got his, and did he ever? And I'm going to give him credit, even though you don't want to, and I know you don't. I'm going to give him credit for stepping up at the most ridiculous pressure-packed moment of this series. He stepped up and played his best hockey. And afterwards, when he was interviewed, class. I love those players like they're my brothers. I will always love them. He was full class. It's okay to say that. It's okay to admit that. It's okay to give Mikko his props. It's okay. He deserves it.
No one's saying it's not okay, Vic. I'm not saying it's not okay to give him his props. I'm saying perspective-wise, that Game 7, yes, he scored a really good goal to make it a 2-1 game.
He scored 3 goals. The last one's an empty netter. He scored 3 goals.
All right. No guff, Chet. Thanks. He scored a really good goal to make it a 2-1 game. You're back the other way. The chances of it being a 3-1 game are pretty damn high as Makar's walking in and his stick explodes. I mean, I'm reliving this through my head right now, Vic, because it's what I do.
Why
do they explode?
Breaking?
I don't know. Because Cale Makar puts a tremendous amount of torque on his blade. Yeah. You got to dig it into the ice somewhat in order to get that kind of torque to be able to get the release, to be able to fire the puck at nearly 100 miles per hour.
Gotcha. You know what's crazy?
His stick explodes. He comes down and goes right to Hintz, and he's defending well, but he's got no twig, and he's so good with his stick. Tripping penalty. Rantanen, aggressive to the side of the net. Aggressive. Hey, man, you're right. Pressure pack time, Vic. He's really ramping it up. Look at me go. I'm going to go.
Look at you.
Hold on,
See,
time.
you're
Shut him
not.
off.
You're
Shut him
just
off.
being.
Shut
This
him
is
off.
you
Yes.
being you again.
Yes.
You're not giving the
Yes.
guy his credit. You're just not.
He went hard to the side of the net. Tried a wraparound. There was no other play. Had nothing else. Fell down on his own. Crashed into the end boards. Off the end of his blade and off his skating in. Now, again, did he go hard to the front of the net and try a wraparound? Yes, he did. Did he blow his own self up and get lucky? You're damn right he did. And if you want to talk about how great an empty net goal was with 2 seconds left in the game, then go to your closet and play tickle fight with yourself.
I'm not saying,
because I ain't going to do it.
Hey, Moj, did the Avs get lucky in Game 6?
Well, sure. Did they?
All right. Well, then don't discount
did
a
the
guy's
Stars get
play.
lucky in Game 5? Absolutely,
just
they did.
give him his props, man.
I did give him his props. I said that his first goal of the game was not only absolutely critical for Dallas, but it was a brilliant goal.
Yeah, I don't know what's being argued here.
What else do you want me to do?
No,
what you want me to do is massage him.
No,
I'm
not.
And rub him and
No, because there's a faction of you guys out there that just you cast him off as evil. Not you necessarily. He's not evil. He went after his money. Big freaking deal. Happens all the time in sports.
Good.
He got his money.
And
he made his way back to the Western Conference. But if I would have done that trade, if I'm the Avs, I do it again and again and again. Great trade. Great move. Great move. We said it then. You can't rewrite history just because he played that well in that Game 7. You can't.
Well,
it's a trade that had to be made.
This is what I hate, though, because I saw guys like Greg Wyshynski saying stuff like this. The Avs, they gave up on him or wanted to let him go, and it's just like, here's the reality of this.
It's just so stupid.
Both.
It's just such a lazy outsider take. It's so dumb.
The Avs wanted to keep Mikko. Mikko wanted to be an Av. But it got to the point where the Avs said, I can't risk a player of his caliber walking for nothing this offseason. If we can't come to agreement on a number, then I have to get something in return for him. They ship him to the Eastern Conference to directly avoid what happened yesterday, which is I don't want to face that guy in the postseason if I can help it. And what you didn't foresee is that going so poorly that, 3 weeks later he gets shipped off again? Traded twice in the span of a month. Like, that's the weird stuff. Now, Mikko made plays. This is what's also hilarious, because I saw this from Stars fans, and they get to have their victory lap this morning. They won. And Mikko came up with a big period. One of his 2 gigantic periods that he had over 7 games in this series. But they started doing how about all those Avs fans that he can't produce without being next to Nathan McKinnon? And I said, dude, you were saying that up until after Game 4. So let's not get too crazy here.
It's funny how things can change in a hurry. He looked vacant until the last part of that series.
Yeah, Stars fans weren't all that happy with Mikko until Mikko had a really nice last 3 games, points-wise.
But I just don't understand. I don't understand people throwing rocks at the organization and saying, oh, my God, they just don't want to win. All they did is try to win. They spent the last couple months crafting a team trying to do it, trying to run. What are you talking about?
Well, it's an easy 1-to-1 to make. Mikko was one of the more important pieces to a core of a championship-level team. You traded him, and then he beat you just a few months later. Like, I'm sure you're going to feel some type of way about it. Doesn't mean that it wasn't the right move at the time. Doesn't mean it won't be the right move moving forward. But we said it heading into the series that the Mikko part of this is a small story, but because it's hockey, it's always about the overall game, right? It becomes a big story when it happens like that.